Welcome to our Food Safety Level 2 manufacturing course. Food safety is a critical aspect of any manufacturing environment that handles consumable products. Ensuring that food is safe for consumption protects consumers from illness, maintains trust in the brand, and ensures compliance with UK legislation. The Food Safety Act 1990 establishes the legal framework that governs all aspects of food production, including preparation, storage, and handling. Manufacturers must ensure that food is not harmful, accurately described, and meets quality standards. In addition to the Food Safety Act, the Food Hygiene England Regulations 2013 provide specific requirements for hygiene, premises, and staff training. Failure to comply can result in serious consequences, including fines, prosecution, product recalls, and damage to reputation. Employees, supervisors, and managers play a crucial role in maintaining food safety by understanding hazards, implementing control measures, and following procedures consistently. Creating a culture of safety, where all staff understand the importance of hygiene, contamination prevention, and regulatory compliance, is essential to reduce risks and ensure high-quality production. This introduction lays the foundation for understanding the legal, practical, and ethical responsibilities of everyone in the manufacturing process, highlighting the impact of lapses in food safety on public health and organizational integrity. Food hazards are potential sources of harm that may compromise the safety of food products. They are typically categorized into biological, chemical, and physical hazards. Biological hazards include bacteria, viruses, and fungi, which can cause foodborne illness if food is improperly handled, stored, or cooked. Chemical hazards encompass pesticides, cleaning agents, or food additives present in harmful concentrations. Physical hazards involve foreign objects like glass, metal fragments, or plastic that could injure consumers. UK legislation, including the Food Hygiene England Regulations 2013, requires manufacturers to implement risk-based controls to manage these hazards. Employees must be trained to identify potential sources of contamination at each stage of production and follow procedures to minimize risk. Understanding hazards enables staff to implement preventative measures, maintain hygiene, and ensure compliance. Moreover, recognizing that hazards can be introduced at any stage, from raw material receipt to packaging, emphasizes the importance of vigilance and consistent adherence to control protocols throughout the manufacturing process. Compliance with UK food law is essential for any food manufacturing operation. The Food Safety Act 1990 is the primary legislation, making it an offence to produce or supply unsafe food. Complementing this, the Food Hygiene England Regulations 2013 set out specific hygiene requirements for premises, equipment, and personnel. Additional legislation, including Health and Safety at Work Act 1974, the Control of Substances Hazardous to Health Regulations 2002, COSHH, and guidance from the HSE, provides overarching health, safety, and risk management requirements. Organizations must integrate these regulations into operational practices, ensuring that staff are trained, documented procedures are in place, and hazards are continuously assessed. Non-compliance can result in regulatory action, including inspections, fines, product seizure, or even closure of the facility. A strong understanding of the legal framework underpins all food safety measures, helping staff make informed decisions that protect consumers and support organizational accountability. Employees are a critical component in ensuring food safety in manufacturing environments. Every individual handling food or working near production areas has a responsibility to maintain hygiene, prevent contamination, and follow operational procedures. This includes understanding hazards, reporting concerns promptly, and adhering to the control measures outlined by management. Training is essential, covering areas such as personal hygiene, safe handling practices, allergen awareness, and cleaning protocols. Supervisors and managers must support staff by providing resources, conducting regular audits, and reinforcing a culture of safety. Engaging employees in active food safety practices not only mitigates risks, but also promotes ownership and accountability across the workforce. In practice, well-informed employees act as the first line of defense against foodborne hazards, preventing potential outbreaks and maintaining compliance with UK law. Establishing a robust food safety culture is vital to achieving consistent compliance and maintaining high standards. Culture encompasses the values, attitudes, and behaviors of all individuals within an organization concerning food safety. In a strong culture, employees understand the importance of following procedures, reporting hazards, and taking corrective action where necessary. Management commitment is crucial, providing leadership, resources, and recognition to reinforce positive behaviors. Training, communication, and regular monitoring are key components that sustain a food safety culture. Embedding these principles ensures that safety is not just a set of rules, but a shared responsibility across all levels of the organization. The result is a safer manufacturing environment, reduced risk of contamination, and long-term adherence to Food Safety Act 1990 and Food Hygiene Regulations 2013, protecting both consumers and the organization. Contamination occurs when food comes into contact with harmful substances that can compromise its safety or quality. It is one of the most significant risks in food manufacturing and can occur at any stage of production, from raw material receipt to packaging and storage. Contamination is typically categorized as biological, chemical, or physical, and understanding these types is essential for all staff. Biological contamination involves harmful microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, and mold, which can cause foodborne illness if food is not handled correctly. Chemical contamination may occur through cleaning agents, pesticides, or allergens entering the production process. Physical contamination involves foreign objects, including glass, metal, or plastic, accidentally mixing with food. The Food Hygiene, England, Regulations 2013 require manufacturers to implement measures to prevent contamination, including staff training, hygiene practices, and monitoring systems. Employees must be vigilant, regularly inspecting equipment, surfaces, and raw materials for signs of contamination. Even minor lapses can have serious consequences, including regulatory enforcement, recalls, or harm to consumers. By understanding the sources and types of contamination, staff can take proactive measures to prevent hazards and ensure compliance with UK food safety legislation. Personal hygiene is a fundamental component of food safety in manufacturing environments. Employees are a potential source of contamination, particularly through improper hand washing, clothing, or behavior. UK law, including the Food Hygiene Regulations 2013, requires employers to provide appropriate facilities, training, and guidance to ensure staff maintain high hygiene standards. Workers must wash hands thoroughly before handling food, after using the restroom, and after touching potentially contaminated surfaces. Protective clothing, such as gloves, hairnets, and clean uniforms, reduces the risk of contamination. Jewelry, watches, and other personal items should be removed or secured, as they can carry bacteria or fall into food products. Additionally, employees who are unwell should report symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, or skin infections, as they can pose serious biological hazards. Promoting a culture where hygiene is prioritized ensures that staff understand their responsibility in preventing contamination and maintaining the integrity of food production. Allergens pose a significant risk in food manufacturing, as they can trigger severe reactions in sensitive individuals, including anaphylaxis. UK legislation, particularly the Food Information Regulations 2014, requires manufacturers to identify, manage, and communicate allergenic ingredients effectively. There are 14 major allergens, such as peanuts, milk, eggs, gluten, soy, and shellfish, which must be clearly labeled. Cross-contamination between allergen-containing and allergen-free products is a major concern and must be prevented through rigorous cleaning, segregation, and strict operational controls. Staff must be trained to recognize allergens, follow proper handling procedures, and maintain hygiene at all stages of production, from storage and preparation to cooking, packaging, and labeling. Ingredients should be stored in clearly marked, sealed containers, and separate equipment should be used wherever possible. Regular audits, risk assessments, and record keeping ensure compliance and provide evidence of controls. By implementing these measures, food businesses protect consumers, minimize the risk of allergic reactions, and maintain brand reputation and regulatory compliance. Temperature control is a fundamental element of food safety in manufacturing, as many harmful microorganisms, including Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli, can multiply rapidly if food is stored, processed, or transported at incorrect temperatures. UK regulations, particularly the Food Hygiene England Regulations 2013, require manufacturers to implement robust systems to monitor, record, and maintain appropriate temperatures for raw materials, in-process products, and finished goods. Chilled and frozen items must be kept within specified temperature ranges to prevent bacterial growth, while cooking processes must achieve sufficient heat to destroy pathogens. Employees play a vital role in this process, ensuring monitoring procedures are followed accurately, deviations are reported immediately, and corrective actions are applied when needed. Regular calibration of thermometers and automated monitoring systems further supports compliance. Proper temperature management not only reduces the risk of foodborne illness, but also ensures product quality, consumer safety, and adherence to legal requirements throughout the supply chain. Element 1 has introduced the fundamental principles of food safety in manufacturing. It has highlighted the importance of understanding food hazards, contamination, personal hygiene, allergens, and temperature control. Compliance with UK legislation, including the Food Safety Act 1990, the Food Hygiene Regulations 2013, and allergen labelling laws, is central to protecting consumers, preventing illness, and maintaining organizational integrity. Staff training, awareness, and adherence to procedures are essential to establish a robust food safety culture, ensuring that hazards are identified and controlled effectively. By embedding these principles, manufacturing organizations can operate safely, legally, and efficiently, safeguarding both their employees and the wider public. You have now completed Element 1 of the Food Safety Level 2 manufacturing course. You will now be given 5 knowledge questions on this particular element. You must pass with more than 80% questions answered correctly in order to move on to the next section. Good luck!